Good morning, students. My name is Vibha Sharma. Today we talk about chemical coordination in animals. How the coordination takes place in animals. So it is all about the secretion of endocrine glands. Coordination in animals is brought about by secretion of endocrine glands. Endocrine glands, these are such glands which are ductless. Ductless means without any duct. They directly put their secretion into the bloodstream, and secretion is what? It's such a chemical substance. These glands secrete such a chemical substance into the bloodstream, so they can carried by the blood to other parts of the body for their specific functions. Whatever the specific function, it may be inhibitory or it may be stimulatory. Stimulatory means to stimulate the action, to stimulate the their specific function on the specific organ, and to inhibit means to decrease that effect of secretion at the particular organ. So this is all about endocrine glands. These are ductless glands. First of all, these are ductless glands. Ductless glands secrete some chemical substances, called as hormones. And these hormones carried by the blood to other parts of the body for its specific function and are termed as hormones. And an organ which responds to such an hormone is called as target organ. Means it is the target, means for having some any function we have some target. So this is, and that target organ respond according to it. Now what are the characteristics of having hormones? So next point is characters of hormone. Characters of hormones. First character of hormone is they are secretion of endocrine glands. Secretion of endocrine glands. These endo-GDS is the short form of endocrine glands. Second is they directly put into the bloodstream. They directly secreted into the they directly come in bloodstream. Clear? Now that is the third characters of endocrine glands, that they are produced at a place and they act on a target organs which are mainly away from their source. So they produce at a place while act at the distance organs. Produce at a place and act on target distant organs. Distance means which are far away from where the hormones are secreted, on distant organs. Fourth feature or fourth character of hormones is they are very specific, and they are very specific in function. They are very specific in function. Next is they act on in minute quantities also. So they are less quantities require. Less quantity require. If we are talking about the chemical nature of the hormones, then it is a proteinaceous in nature. Proteinaceous in nature. They are very harmful if present in less or excess quantity. So our body need a moderate amount of hormones to perform a regular or a specific functions. So they are required in small quantities, means if it is in excess amount, then it is a problem. If it is in low amount, then it is also creates a problem. So moderate amount of hormones require. Moderate amount of hormone. Now, what are the various endocrine glands? The second part of the chapter. First is the characteristics, and the A is the characteristics of hormones. Well, second part is means the B is endocrine glands, various endocrine glands. Yes, glands. in our body. So now we talk about what are those glands and what are their functions and where they are present. मतलब ब्लड में से वापस से सारा प्यूरिफाई हो गया ब्लड, उसमें जो अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर और भी बचा होगा उसको वापस से रीअब्सॉर्ब करने का काम करेगा. सो दिस इज डीलिंग विद रीअब्सॉर्प्शन ऑफ वाटर. Reabsorption of water into the blood after DCT. There is a structure called as collecting tubule. वहां पे एक्ट करेगा स्पेसिफिकली है. Reabsorption of water into the blood from the collecting tubule, from the collecting tubule of kidney. This is all about pituitary gland. Now the second gland is pineal gland. Second is pineal gland. This is a small reddish green color. It's about the size of pea and attached to the roof of there are four ventricles. There are ventricles in the brain, so it is attached at the roof of third ventricle. It is attached at the roof of third ventricle of the brain. It basically regulates the gonadal movement. It basically regulates the gonadal movement, gonadal development. It regulates gonadal development as well as in recent time this will ये प्रूव हुआ है कि पीनियल ग्लैंड जो है ये हमारे बायोलॉजिकल क्लॉक में भी हेल्प करता है. बायोलॉजिकल में भी हमें एक पर्टिकुलर जो अलार्मिंग टाइम होता है कि इस टाइम पे हमें उठना चाहिए, इस टाइम पे हमें सोना चाहिए, तो हमारे रेगुलर जो बायोलॉजिकल क्लॉक को रेगुलेट करने का काम भी कौन करता है? pineal gland करता है. It regulates the biological clock also. Biological clock means the daily clock means the daily particular time पे जो work होना चाहिए उसको भी regulate करता है. It acts as alarm time. Regulate biological clock. Third is thyroid gland. It's according to the sequence, means from brain is pituitary, then pineal, then thyroid, then parathyroid, then the thymus, then adrenal. After parathyroid, thymus, adrenal glands are present. Then there is pancreas, then the testosterone and progesterone, which is the male and female hormones. So thyroid gland, these glands are found in the lower region of the neck and इसमें जैसे पर हमने एग्जांपल गोइटर का बहुत नाम सुना है, जैसे हिंदी में बोला जाता है घेंगा, तो उस टाइम पे थायराइड ग्लैंड जो है क्या कहते हैं इनकी स्वेलिंग हो जाती है. आयोडीन की डेफिशिएंसी से ये सब होता है बिकॉज इट फॉर्म्स गोइटर व्हेन इट एनलार्जेस. So it's a disease due to deficiency of iodine in the thyroid gland. So it is first of all where it is located. It is situated in lower part of the neck. Lower part of the neck. It secretes hormone secreted by thyroid gland is first is thyroxine. This is the hormone secreted by thyroid gland is thyroxine. The basic role of thyroxine is to increase the basic metabolic rate, in which to increase the BMR. BMR is basic metabolic rate. Basal metabolic rate of the organs and tissues of the whole body. What is BMR? It's a total expenditure of amount of energy. कि हम दिन भर में हमारी एनर्जी जो है वो कहाँ कहाँ एक्सपेंड करते हैं, वो पूरा टोटली क्या होता है जिसे हम बोलते हैं बेसल मेटाबॉलिक रेट. मेटाबॉलिज्म इज जो भी रिएक्शंस हमारी बॉडी में बन रही हैं, जिस भी रिएक्शन से हमारी बॉडी में कंपाउंड्स बन रहे हैं या जिन भी रिएक्शन से हमारी बॉडी में कंपाउंड्स टूट रहे हैं, तो मेटाबॉलिज्म इज अ कंप्लीट कैटाबॉलिज्म. इट इंक्लूड्स द कैटाबॉलिज्म एज वेल एज एनाबॉलिक एक्टिविटी. सो ऑल द रिएक्शन, द एक्सपेंडिचर, जो भी हमारा मतलब एनर्जी का जैसे खर्चा होना दिन भर में, जैसे हम बहुत ज्यादा थक जाते हैं, इसका मतलब हमारा जो BMR है वो हमारी बॉडी का बहुत कम है। कोई बहुत ज्यादा एक्टिव रहता है पूरे दिन पे, इसका मतलब उसका जो BMR है वो काफी अच्छे से वर्क करता है। तो द वर्क ऑफ थायरोक्सिन बेसिकली टू रेगुलेट द basal metabolic rate and to increase the BMR. While thyroxine, it consists of an element which is known as like iodine, which is called as iodine, and due to deficiency of iodine, when this there is a deficiency of iodine occurs in the thyroid gland, then a disease called, which I already told you, the goiter occurs. So is increased in iodine deficiency. Iodine shows by I2. Iodine deficiency cause goiter. Okay, now there is diseases occurs due to thyroid, excess thyroid gland, and when the thyroid gland, means when thyroxine increases, then it is called as the secretion from thyroid gland is in excess amount, then the condition is called as hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism means excess secretion of thyroid gland. And due to hyperthyroidism, what are the consequences of hyperthyroidism? It results in the increase in BMR, and hypothyroidism. Hypo means less. When there is less secretion of thyroid gland, that will result in decrease in BMR. BMR is basal metabolic rate.